One of the more pivotal moments in Star Wars took place during A New Hope when Obi-Wan Kenobi allowed for Darth Vader to strike him down, becoming more powerful than he could possibly imagine. Many people know that he became one with the Force following this moment, but many don't know what Obi-Wan experienced as he died at the hands of his former apprentice. When Obi-Wan was struck down by Vader, he experienced a moment of almost time travel. He first flashed back to his hut on Tatooine, but not how he had left it, but rather how he had arrived. He walked around and realized that he was much younger for an instant. His skin hadn't been roughed by the Tatooine sun, and his body didn't ache as much as it did towards the final days of his life. He then flashed to numerous moments throughout the early days of his life. He saw the birth of Luke and Leia. He saw the death of Qui-Gon Jinn, and he saw Anakin Skywalker looking upon him with yellow eyes as he became Darth Vader. He then saw Maul just before the duel on Tatooine. He saw the arm of Panda Baba lying on the floor. He finally saw his robes tumbling to the ground with a voice calling his name. He then flashed to the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, long before Palpatine had corrupted it. He saw Yoda staring at him, saying, "For everything, a reason there is." He then flashes back to his hut on Tatooine, seeing trouble making his way to the Lars homestead. He then raced back to the moment aboard the Death Star. He listens to everything Vader says to him and thinks about how much he had changed since the first day he had met him. Obi-Wan then flashes the memory of him training Anakin long ago, before returning back to Tatooine. He sees the day that Owen Lars told him to stay away from Luke, and then flashes back to the duel with Vader. He then ponders all that he sees, thinking to himself that this is not what Yoda promised. He begins to see moments that haven't even happened yet. He can see Leia slumped beside a console with her heart breaking, Han Solo falling so very far. He can see evil triumph, then vanquished, then rise again. And the worst of it, he can see that Luke is cut off from it all. He says that this is a future he doesn't want to see. He then snaps back to Tatooine, where he fights alongside Owen Lars, defending the Lars homestead, before his visions begin mixing between this moment and the duel with Vader. He then flashes to Tatooine once more, and Owen Lars striking him in the face, telling him to stay away from Luke Skywalker and his whole family. He then finally returns to himself, telling Luke to run as Vader marches toward him. That was all Obi-Wan Kenobi saw as he died aboard the Death Star. For those wondering, this came from the novel A Certain Point of View, and this particular story was written by Kevin Scott. It was a really eye-opening tale to see all of what Kenobi saw as he became one with the Force. The most interesting fact was he saw the future of Leia, Han, and Luke. I do want to hear from all of you. What did you guys think about this information? As always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to press that like button and share with your friends to get them in on the conversation as well. If you haven't, subscribe to the Marauders Guild and ring the bell so you'll be notified about whenever we upload. Until the next time, may the force of others be with you.